On behalf of the coalition of funders supporting the Legacy Project, Becoming Better Ancestors, 9 Lessons to Change the World, we are here to honor the life and the profound impact of Dr. Bill Foege. For many of us, it was one of the greatest honors of our careers to know Bill as a mentor and as a friend. But the most breathtaking thing is to consider the hundreds of millions of people who never met him. People walking this earth today, raising families and building futures, who are only alive because his actions saved their lives. Bill didn't just practice medicine or public health. He practiced a philosophy of social justice that changed the course of human history.
I like to think of children born 300 years from now, 400 years from now, having given us their proxy vote. And they're asking us to please make the right decisions. So if we see them looking over our shoulder every day as we make decisions, we will make the right decisions to be good ancestors.
Today, we celebrate the legacy of Dr. Bill Foege. Bill was more than a scientist. He's a legend who devoted his entire life to finding and fighting diseases around the world. But his true superpower was his ability to care for the whole of humanity, especially the poorest among us, and to inspire so many of them to join the fight to change the world for the better.
Bill Foege has shown all of us in global health the importance of having a moral compass. He taught us that you don't just solve a problem, you serve the people. He gave us permission to be both brilliant and kind. Using science, you can understand the causes, you can change the outcomes, and you can change the outcomes for the better. Right there, that's cause for optimism.
In 1980, the World Health Organization declared the world free from smallpox. For the first time in history, a human infectious disease had been eradicated. This was a monumental achievement.
So how did we do it? How do we eradicate smallpox? How did we wipe this horrible disease from our planet?
Smallpox killed a third of those it infected, resulting in the death and disfigurement of hundreds of millions of people. After decades of efforts by hundreds of thousands of public health and government workers, as well as significant international financing and cooperation, the fight was finally over.
The disease was so terrible, it's hard for us to imagine 200 million people died in the 20th century, 200 million. But WHO was reluctant to get involved because of the failures of the past. But eventually they were convinced this might work. And so a program was developed.
Without Bill Foege's leadership, his brilliant vision and strategy for ring vaccination, and his passionate care for others, smallpox eradication may never have happened.
He brought a deep understanding of what village life was like. He brought a deep respect for the cultures that we worked in. He brought a profound commitment to doing the right thing at the right time out of kindness and compassion. But for us, he was the exemplar of the best of global health.
Bill knew that science alone wasn't enough. We needed collaboration. He co-founded the Task Force for Global Health to bridge the divides between global agencies, creating a neutral ground to tackle issues that no single organization could solve alone.
The task force has made it useful to think in terms of hybrid organizations. With the task force, you now are able to work in different environments at the same time. You can get anything done.
He worked side by side with Indians, Somalians, Ethiopians, Kenyans, and thousands of others from around the world eradicating smallpox. He would go on to mentor and inspire thousands more through his later work at the CDC and the task force. Bill also became a valued mentor and a teacher to the most powerful people on earth. He convinced President Jimmy Carter to make public health the soul of the Carter Center, and he helped the Gates Foundation aim their world-changing philanthropy at one radical goal: global health equity.
Bill Foege said that the goal of the Gates Foundation was going to be global health equity, which was an astounding notion that the richest man in the world was going to focus his enormous wealth on the notion of equity, where we could say that even the poorest people in the poorest countries and the poorest villages of the poorest countries would get access to the kind of care that we want to provide to our family members.
The history of global health is written, they will find the tipping point was about the year 2000, and it was because of you and Bill Sr.
Bill Foege, you were one for us from the beginning. You were willing to teach us.
Through his life's work, Bill distilled his wisdom into 9 lessons to change the world. Through these 9 lessons, Bill didn't just save generations of people from sickness and death. He inspired thousands of health workers, leaders, and problem solvers to keep changing the world for the better.
As humans, we are wired to believe there exists a separation between you and me, between your family and our family, your tribe and ours. We tend to instinctively default to the idea that what happens to other people doesn't directly affect us. Yet, this could not be more untrue in our ever more interconnected, rapidly globalizing world.
The human race is a single organism struggling to survive in a hostile universe. If we are going to make it, we have to become our own better ancestors together. Dr. Bill Foege lived this truth every day, dedicating his life to make the human family stronger, healthier, and more profoundly connected. He has given us these 9 lessons as his enduring legacy, a roadmap to help us navigate the challenges of our time and safeguard the generations to come. I encourage you to explore and contribute to 9lessons.org throughout your journey to becoming better ancestors, and as you go on to create positive change in our world.